All righty then. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is day 583 consecutive Rob Lynn Lives. That's 583 consecutive. And this is Friday. Today is Friday, the 29th day of March, 2024. And you have reached the Rob Lynn Live Network presentation of Rob Lynn Live and Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
Oh, Nelly. Yes, indeedy do. Before we get this thing kicked off, now last night we went, I think, 4 hours, 4.5 hours. I don't know, I forget. After we did our about 3 hours, we were on another hour.
I think we were on 5.
Like I said, we were on 5 hours last night, and I was starting to doze off at the end, and Francis had to remind me to stay awake. And then everybody started looking pretty dozy, so we just kind of hung it up. But it was 5 hours last night. We helped some people with their background. We helped some people with some general questions. And it was all full of value. Capital V, capital A, capital L, capital U, capital E, value. And that's what we try to provide here.
Value and fun.
And a little bit of fun, value, a little bit of fun, a little bit of Ash's vision, and just the idea that we're marching on to victory, everybody, and that we are tuned in and ready to rumble. There it is, ready to rumble. Oh, yes, we are. Now, if you're not an OES, and you should be, if you're not an OES, and you could be, if you're not an OES, if you're not an OES, all you have to do is go where I tell you, roblinlive.com. That's right, roblinlive.com. That's Lynn Nakamoto. Her registration page will pop up after you click on the domain. Oh, yeah, we got a domain for you. And up pops the registration link. All you got to do is get yourself an O-mail, get yourself a password, and get yourself free for thee and me products. Very simple. You get O-mail, O-net, and O-trim. All right. So that all being said, you know where to go. Go to roblinlive.com, and that'll take you to Lynn's registration page. So no obligation, and you pay nothing. Now, after you get subscribed, you may just want to get OCONNECT because you may want to monetize. You may want to make commissions. You may want to be eligible for withdrawals. Well, if that's the case, go to roblinlive.com, and you can also subscribe once you're in the OES to OCONNECT. And we are on OCONNECT right now. Let's see, we're OCONNECTing, and we're live streaming to the Rob Lynn Live Network's YouTube channel. So we got the bases covered tonight for sure. I'm going to check real quickly. We have, we have 35 here so far tonight as participants. Let's check. Are you live streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how many are on the live stream?
We got 21.
Okay, we're at 56 right now. Let's see if we can't bump it up a little bit. It's 8 o'clock and a little bit on the eastern side of 8. And you are tuned in where you know you're tuned in to the Rob Lynn Live Network. And tonight, our topic is, are you laser focused? Ooh. Are you ready to rumble? And if you're laser focused, you're going to be ready to rumble. It's that simple. Our little discussion tonight that I'll be leading will be followed by community time, where we ask that each and every one of you who want to come to the panel. And you can voice your opinion. You can ask a question. You can make a comment. You can just watch. You can just listen, whatever you want. And we'd like to say a thank you to Sifu Francis Tay. Thank you, brother.
Thank you
for that super sticker. Very kind of you. Again, thank you, Francis. We appreciate you very much. That's Francis Tay, the Sifu. And I just want to remind everybody, since I've got Sifu on the mind, tomorrow is the OES India. It's at 9 p.m. Asia time, Asia Pacific time, as well as Cambodia, Myanmar, Philippines, all those Asian countries, and
9 a.m. Eastern.
Right. 9 and then 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So we're 12 hours apart, 12 hours different, and a long plane ride away. So, and $3,900 round trip away. But here we are. They will be there tomorrow. It's in Hindi as well as English. Francis pronounces. How about he presents? And he and Chris will present in English. And then we have, I think, the professor tomorrow who will be translating for us all into Hindi. It'll give you a chance to check up on your Hindi, how you're doing with your Hindi. Now, Francis is getting better with Hindi. So we'll have to listen to Francis and see if he talks a little bit in Hindi tomorrow. All righty. So following that, we got community time tonight. And we'll also have a little bit of signing should any of our deaf community be here tonight, which they usually are Monday through Sunday and Sunday through Monday and through Sunday. And there might be a little singing from the one and only JJB the Tin Man, John Barilla. John Barilla.
Our resident baritone.
He is a resident baritone. While we're at it, please pray for Ash Mafar, his lovely wife, Ash Mahan. Their two boys, Omar and Yusuf. That's also Omar, the writer and poet, and Yusuf, the one and only astronaut family that we know of. I didn't see Ash in a costume, so it must just be Omar and Yusuf that are the astronauts. All right. So also pray for the rest of Ash's family, as well as pray for the tech, media, and support staffs around the globe for their good health and safety. S'il vous plaît, or please, 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 please. All right. Now, we do want to mention to you, please also send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone who might need it. We are here for you. We are the prayer warriors extraordinaire of the Rob Lynn Live Network, which is ready to rumble and ready to pray for anyone that needs our prayers.
Definitely.
All right. So if you know of anybody that needs a prayer, just share their name and we will say it. Just share along with us and we'll send our love, light, and prayers out, as you can as well. You can put it in the chat if you like, and that would be a nice place to say sending prayers to so-and-so. All right, that all being said, let's get on with the announcements of the evening. We have a few announcements we'd like to mention. One is from yesterday. Yesterday, Ash Mafar appeared on OP360, along with the three amigos, the three musketeers, known as Marty DeGarmo, Red Redfern, and Chris Captain Johnson, the fisherman. He never really showed us any of his fish that he caught, so I'm not real 100% sure what he caught. He said he caught a 2-foot shark, but we'll need to see that proof there, Chris. All right, so now you know about them as well. Let's get on with the announcements if we can. We talked about yesterday Ash being on, and he made a comment, a statement actually, about withdrawals. What he said is they will be paid sooner than later. He did say that, and he also said they've worked out with the two of the merchants, and as well as one, I believe, of the two big merchants, and so that the withdrawal should be forthcoming soon. Ash has the date for that, but he's not at liberty to say just yet. So bear that in mind and say a prayer or two, and hopefully we'll get our withdrawals within a reasonable time. Some of us have waited since September, some since December, January, February, some since March, some since December and October and November. So, and the we want to mention that the OP Media team met with the Advisory Council of the UAE and for discussions on partnering with ONPASSIVE. And that was Mohammed Kamal, Mohammed Nazal, and Professor Susan. They had very profitable and productive meetings. So, and that's a discussion to partner, be in partnership with ONPASSIVE, which we do know that there are countries that want to, and United Arab Emirates wants to, and governments want to all over the world. So we're in a good position. All right. Remember to migrate if you haven't without hesitation, okay? Migration without hesitation. Sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements if you would please. Check out the OnPassive newest website, went up on Tuesday. Check out the OnPassive YouTube channel, Cebu Play. Also, attend as many webinars and chats as you are able to stay in the know-how, to stay focused, to stay alert on all things OnPassive, okay? If you know someone who needs your help, if you know someone who needs your help, just help them out and help us all. If you know of anybody that needs some help. So if you do, give them a hand, and that would be well worthwhile because you'll feel good, they'll feel good, and they'll be one step ahead of the game, which is all good. All right, all right, all right. Subscribe to OCONNECT when you can and just enjoy all it has to offer. Everything from a whiteboard to resounds to chat to ticker to prompter to whiteboard and record. You can do videos and you can share screen and you name it. You can do it right here, and there's more stuff coming. Okay. Now, tonight's topic is laser focus. And what is laser focus all about? Well, it means intense concentration and or attention toward a specific goal or task. That's how we do it at OnPassive. We stay focused and alert. Let's take a look at the strategies that are involved. Now, it does take a little bit of thought process and strategy to achieve and maintain that laser focus. And that's all we're asking you to do. Nothing else. You don't have to go out and just beat the bushes looking for people to join OnPassive, because in many cases, they're going to come to us. All right. And now we've got a few points here. I think it's 10 points that we're going to make of strategies on how you can become even more laser focused. So with that being said, just give me a moment and Lynn will say a few hellos.
Yeah, I'm going to focus saying hello to folks in the live stream, our YouTube live stream. First of all, I'd like to thank our moderators hard at work. Right now, I see Michael Shada there, John Barilla. Let me scroll down a bit. John Barilla are there. John Barilla, Michael Chada. Oh, gotta brighten this so I can see this better. Yeah, those two are actively there helping out. And we got, as I said, 21 folks in the live stream, which is really nice. I see Sharon Whedon, Santo Das, Kodiwar Subhash, Juanita Slack, Maxie Smith, Pravin Kumar Suman, Tarun Malalik, I think I pronounced that right. Of course, Chancho Ali, who is often here with us. Thank you. Tanuja Momin, one of the many Momin family members. Joseph De Silva's here. Nice to have you. As well as Nagaraj Go Sabi. How are you? Let me scroll down real fast. Nagaraj Chancho. We got Corazon Love. What a beautiful name. Alicia Tolbert. We also have Laxman Sinha. Thank you, Laxman. I see you helping, liking our posts in Facebook. I appreciate it. We have Rehan here, Rehan. Rehan, welcome to our show. And there may be more, but that's the bulk of the people that have been. Oh, Sarananda Das. Hi, Sarananda. Hope you're well. DS Nayak is with us again. Hi, DS. Ralston McKenzie. Hello. How are you? So we've got quite a few, as you can see, and people are continuing to pop in. Yusuf Addo's here. Hi. Wandine Gaskin. Vimal Patel is here as well. I see Karina Land. She's one of our moderators. Thank you, Karina, for helping out today. Appreciate it. And I think that's it. Chris Tiazone is our moderator. He's also there helping tonight. Thank you. Oh, Sajid Ahmad just popped in.
All right.
Welcome to everyone.
All right. Now we'll continue on. We're talking tonight, as we mentioned, are you laser focused? Are you plugged in? Are you watching what's going on around you, amongst you, etc.? All right. Setting of clear goals is number one on the strategies. Specific, measurable, achievable, of course, something that you can reach out and do, relevant to what your mindset is, and time-bound goals as a clear direction is provided. So setting of clear goals, number one. All right. Number two, prioritizing tasks. The importance and urgency are the keys here, okay? Put things in order just the way you want to get them done, and that will ensure progress towards whatever those goals are or reaching your dreams are. Also, a strategy would be eliminating distractions. Oh, we got to get rid of those distractions. Whatever it takes to get rid of them, the scene of distractions. We need to get rid of them. Turning off notifications, finding a quieter workspace. This will get rid of distractions, or using apps to block distracting websites. Oh, yeah. So we don't want to be distracted at all as we go down the focus trail. Okay, being focused. And there's time management, of course. That's a strategy. Use techniques such as the Pomodoro technique. And let me explain that briefly.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know that.
breaking. I know, that's why I do the research around here. All right, it's the breaking down of one's task into 25-minute intervals. In other words, not going on for an hour or two at a time, but breaking it down into intervals that are easily handled, okay? Time blocking, and time blocking is also known as the Eisenhower matrix. Well, you probably want to know what the Eisenhower matrix is too. Well, let me tell you.
I do.
Alrighty then. It's a task management tool used to prioritize tasks by urgency and importance. In other words, it prioritizes, it puts things in order for you and me. This helps allocate focused periods of time to work. It lets you zero in on when you need to be working.
And prioritizing what's most important. Right?
Putting things in order. That's right.
That's important.
That's how we do it at Roblin Live.
Right.
And Ali.
The Wonder Dog.
All right. Now, we need to break these tasks down into smaller steps. In other words, you don't have to bite off a whole big chunk of task at once. Break it down into smaller steps. That's why they say to use the Pomodoro method, where it divides things into 25-minute segments. So it's not too overwhelming, and that's a good thing. And it facilitates ridding oneself of the overwhelming task, thereby bringing about a focused attention. Okay, so you're ready to rumble, and you're able to take on tasks by breaking them down.
All right.
Now, number 6 is practicing mindfulness. Now, you have to be mindful of your neighbor, mindful of what you're doing, because the use of meditation or deep breathing exercises will improve the ability to concentrate. And that's what this is all about. We need to focus, and stay focused in the moment. That's how we do it at OnPassive. We stay focused in the moment. All right. And then number 7 is single tasking. You don't have to multitask like Lynn and I try to do here. Single task. Focus on one task at a time so as to give the task at hand your full attention. That's how we roll.
I think
We
that's
do things.
probably the best way.
That is solid, sage advice, if
Although,
I may say so.
I think many people multitask, but probably they don't do each task as well if they do them all at once. It's better to just do
Right.
one at a time if you can.
That's right.
Makes sense to me.
Well, if that makes sense, and you'll want to take a break occasionally. Yeah, just don't sit there looking at the computer or on the
Yeah.
phone. Take a short break in between the action, and that will recharge your battery or recharge your energy level, and it'll maintain mental clarity. In other words, you won't get confused.
Yeah.
You won't mumble, stumble, and bumble like I do at times because I try to go on for more than an hour without a break.
Right.
All right.
And also, it gives your eyes a break. You know, when you're staring at the phone or the computer for long periods of time, it's hard in your eyes. So they always say, if you can, take a break every 20 minutes, move your eyes away from the computer or phone, focus on a distant point. Look at a small point that's at a distance, stare at it, and then return to your computer or iPhone. That'll help your eyes out. So that's just a little
All right.
exercise that's good for your eye health.
All right. We want to stay organized. Minimize the clutter around wherever you're working, whether it be your home or an office or in the library. Just maintain that there's not a lot of clutter, thereby minimizing distractions. We've got enough distractions in life. We don't need any more. So remember that when you're working with OnPassive. All right. Stay healthy. We talk about that all the time with Dawn, our resident nutritional advisor, health coach, I should say. Yep. We eat healthy. We need to do proper exercise when we can, adequate sleep, and stir management.
And
Let's see. For some reason, I have a typo there. The bottom line is here. Manage your level of focus over the long term, okay? And you can do that by staying healthy. That'll keep your mind sharp, it'll keep your body sharp, and then your high level of focus will maintain. So there you have that. Then, number 11, and finally, often review and reflect on what works well, what's working well, and what's not. This way, your strategies can be adjusted for improvement.
mhm.
Oh, yeah, you can change things up as you go. All of the above will help develop and maintain a laser-like focus, and adjusting as we go, adjusting as we go. Hi ho the dairy-o, we adjust as we go.
That's,
And
that's a good thing because it's like reassessing, a constant reassessment of what you're doing so that you can make improvements or fixes. So that makes sense to me.
all right. Well, thank you for that. So all of this, all of the above, you know what it's going to do? Oh, there's one more thing I want to mention. Always review what you've been doing and just think about it and reflect on it. What's working well, what's not. This way, your strategies can be adjusted for improvement. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I need a little improvement. Just keep working at it. So all of the above will help develop and maintain a laser-like focus, adjusting as we go, and it will reap big rewards. Big, 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 big rewards. So that completes our presentation, kind of short tonight, about 25 minutes, not that short. And now we will, did you want to make any more announcements before we go to community time?
Maybe say hi to the folks in the chat. You have the
I
participant list.
do. I have the participant list. I'm going to pull it up right now. And we'll go ahead and say hello. Let's say hello to, and I'm going to have to use a magnifying glass here, Elizabeth Bailey, Michael Chatta, Ayan Shah Verma, Catherine Friesen, Les Hudson, Loudon Topadare, Rose Kamani, Kapil Gunjakar. Hello, Kapil. Cecil Weir is in the house. And let me do a little more scrolling, if I may. Oh, that may be it. Okay. That it? Oh, now this is frozen on me.
Just close it, open again.
Close it. Oh, go to speakers and then back to attendees. And we can. No, it won't move. It won't budge.
Oh, the X is up there.
The X is up where? See it?
I think it's. Well, maybe just click the participant list again. It'll close it.
Okay, sure.
There.
All right, now I'll try it again.
And don't you want to go to the chat, not the participant list?
Oh, I can go to the chat. That would be better, probably.
You don't need to close the participant list.
All right.
Once you go to chat, it'll close it. And then you can increase the size, bold, and
large. Small, medium, large, and bold. And there we go. Okay, hello to Frank Rowe. Hello to John Barilla, of course. And hello to Chris Tiazone. Let me scroll on up to the tippy-toppy too and say hello to Armin Hogue in the house. Kapil Gunjakar is here, of course. Hello. And Melanie Marcano is here. Frank Rose, I mentioned. Pat Green in the house. All right, Pat. She's here. And let's see. Jeff Holub is asking how many people are here. Well, I can probably tell you there's roughly 41 participants here so far, and there's 30 some odd on the live stream.
Let me see. On the live stream in YouTube, we've got 28 right now.
Okay, so we got 28 and 40, so that's about 68 are here right now. Jennifer Drummond is here, of course. Patricia Green, Pat Green in the house. All right, Pat, we're glad you're here. Why does this keep doing that? Chris is here. Tiazone. Anthony Henderson from Dominica is here. Hello to you. And I said hello to Jeff and Sadananda and Pat Green. Frank Rowe in the house, of course. Melanie Marcano, John Barilla. And let's see. There's Jeff again and Chris again and Anthony again. All right. And Pat Green, of course, which I said. Jennifer Drummond is here. Oh, and that reminds me. Do you, Rob Lynn Live? I want to say it from the highest tree in Pinellas County. Do you, Rob Lynn Live? And somebody wanted me to mention that, so I did. All right. Nice. If you want to stop the chat, someone is saying.
Hit the pause. He said, you know how you hit the lock?
Yes.
Slow it down.
Okay, that'll slow it down. Okay, so I've slowed it down now. There's Chris. And let's see. And according to Chris, the live stream is going along well. We appreciate that. We can hope the attendees can hear us again tonight. That would be a wonderful thing. And let's go. Pat Green.
Attendees can always hear. It's just the live stream people can't hear the speakers.
Okay. Got it. All right. There's John Barella, which we hope he'll have a song for us tonight. And Sadananda Das, Jennifer Drummond, of course. And who else is here? Mel is here. All right. Let's go right. Dawn and DL are here, of course. And Kapil, I mentioned. Greg Lakin is in the house. And he says he needs his dollar store glasses. Well, dollar store's closing up, buddy. You better get them quickly. And that was Melanie and Frank. And Isabel is here. Deborah Long is here, person of our deaf community. And who else is here? Let's see. There's Frank and Kapil. Armin Hogue is in the house. Okay, now I think since it's 8:41, we could move over to community
Sure.
time. What do you think?
Sounds good. So you want to explain to folks that we're gonna
I could do
switch
that.
to unpassive?
Yes. Okay. What we'll do is Lynn has to switch one of the screens to the OnPassive website screen, onpassive.com. And that way we can bring people into the panel without going back and forth, right?
Isabel says, make sure Rob knows my name is not Elizabeth Bailey, but
Huh?
Isabel. You
I
called
said
her.
Isabel. I said Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Sorry, Isabel. I do know your name is Isabel. You're here every night. Forgive me. Oh, I said Elizabeth, and it's yeah, Robert.
That's
Okay,
Just
Isabel,
wanted
I
to
see you
remind
now. I see you. Sorry about that.
So
Oh,
anyway,
goodness.
as my husband was starting to say, what we're going to do is now change the view for the live stream audience. You guys are going to see the onpassive.com website. This is so that we can bring people into the panel without showing you their email addresses. So it's a privacy issue. So throughout the night, we'll be switching between onpassive.com website and the website view. So we do encourage you, if you're able to come to the actual webinar. And Michael Chatta has been nice enough to post in the live chat how you can do that. There's an attendee link right there, pinned to the top. All you do is click on it and you'll be in the webinar. If you're not part of Unpassive yet, there's instructions on what to do. You'll need to go to our domain, which is roblyn.co, roblyn.co. You will register and create an email address, and then you'll be able to come into the webinar. Alrighty? So here we go. We're going to change over to the onpassive.com website view. And again, you'll want to come into the webinar itself because you won't be able to hear the speakers well unless you're in the webinar. If you're on the live stream, you'll hear Rob and myself, but you won't be able to hear anyone else very well.
Right.
Okay. All right. So now we're waiting for it to switch over. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow people to come in. And as speakers, what we're going to do is change the ticker so that it has the instructions that Michael Chatta made for us. And there it is. To be a panelist, click the speaker request icon, which is on the bottom with your other controls, with your other buttons. And we're going to now enable the speaker request functionality. And we invite you to come and request to be a speaker now. Please come on in.
All right, come on in. We'd love to have each and every one of you. You don't have to put your camera on. You don't have to put your audio on, but we'd love to see and hear from you. And we're talking tonight about OCONNECT. We're talking about, are you laser focused?
All right. And first up to request to come in is Melanie Marcano in
Double Mel in the house.
in Canada. We call her Mel.
Mel.
Next, we have Greg Lakin.
Greg Lakin in the house. Hello, Greg. Come on down, brother.
We have John, JJB Tin Man Barilla.
All right, John, come on down, buddy.
And next, we have Deborah Long.
Deb Long
Deb,
from
and
our
she's
deaf
been
community.
teaching us signs. Thank you, Deb. Next, we have Carmela Schwartz.
Fire Schwartz, they call her. She's also known as the Israeli Rose.
Hi,
Yeah.
Deb. Okay, next we got Pat Green. Hello, Pat Green.
All right.
And next coming in is Cecil Weir. Hi, Cecil.
I got it. I'm right here.
Isabel Bailey's come in.
All right, Isabel. Not Elizabeth, Isabel Bailey coming on down. We're glad to see you on the panel.
And next we have Saynab, Saynab, Saynab coming in.
All right, love to see you and hear from you tonight, Saynab. Thank you. There's Mel. I see
Dawn Swihart and her husband DL are coming in now.
DL McConaughey in the house along with Dawn Swire. Hello, folks. Glad you're here.
All right. Come on down. Keep coming. Don't stop. You're welcome to be on the panel.
There's 11, 12 so far. Very nice.
Very nice.
Hello, Greg Lakin. How you doing, buddy?
So if you use the fit view, probably be good for you. There's, on the right side, the second blue button with the arrows. Click on fit, the up and down arrow. The next one.
I got it. Go to fit.
Working good tonight.
Second blue button.
Second blue button. Oh,
One with
screen.
the arrows.
Fit. Okay, I'm in the fit now. Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
But it has two of my things. See that?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. All righty, everybody. Let's come on down now. There's plenty of room. We can do up to 99 on the panel. Oh, let's do it. Am I coming through audible okay? Give me a thumbs up if I am, please. There's a thumbs up. Okie dokie. I've got my own computer silenced, and we're bouncing off Lynn's mini Mac. So
the sound is good. Everybody said sound is clear.
Sound is clear.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All is clear. There's Kapil. Hello, Kapil. Welcome, sir. Glad you're here. And I know that guy's focused for sure. All right. Let's see who else is coming down.
Is that it for tonight? I don't know. Maybe more will come later.
Okay. Well, that's 4, 8, 11, 14. Not too shabby, as I say.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else comes down, you'll be looking at the green number in the top right, right?
Yes.
Okay, we've got 46, 45 now on the as participants. How are we doing with YouTube?
26.
All right, that's 81. No. 71 anyway. You look at it.
28 now.
28. Okay,
Yeah.
that would be 73. Very nice. Very nice. Keep coming if you like. We'd love to hear from you guys on how you're staying laser focused on what you're doing.
Francis Tay's coming in.
Francis Tay in the house, the seafood monster. The master. Let's see, do I see Francis? I believe I do, from sunny Singapore. All right, Francis, welcome, welcome, welcome. 5, 10, 14 on the panel, plus Lynn and myself. And there it is. And Greg, Greg Lakin, your computer appears to be working pretty well tonight. That's good. That's good. All right, I see John Barilla is in the house, and Sinab Abdi Rahman is in the house. All right, brother. Glad you're here. You didn't tell me he was here, but I see him.
I pronounce his name Sainab, remember?
Sainab?
I welcome him.
Oh, okay. All right. Good, good, good. I see a lot of folks have the background on. That's very nice to see, of course. We like uniformity when we can get it. When we can get it. Pat, you've got yesterday's on. So if you need it, Lynn can send it to you in Messenger.
It's in the Messenger group.
It's in the Messenger group. You've got the 28th. And we've got one that Chris and Lynn did for the 29th as well. Cecil Weir is in the house now. Hello, Cecil. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Francis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, all right, all right. There's John Barilla. I see him. He's on his cell phone now, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Who else is coming?
Yes, I'm on my cell phone. And I've been getting the background much quicker these days. I had a lot better luck, but I still have that lagging video thing happening. So when I sing a little later, I'm probably going to take the background off, because I kind of discovered today that it actually affects the syncing with the lyrics, because the video is a little, But anyway, it's fine, and the background looks great anyway.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess that's everybody for now. Coming to the, almost said to the background, to the panel. And let's get this thing kicked off. We're talking, excuse me, we're talking, are you laser focused, and what do you do? Ollie's question that I omitted was, what do you do to stay focused? Do you go to webinars? Do you go to chats? Do you check your back office? your front office, your OES ticker. Just what do you do to stay focused? Do you come to OCONNECT and bounce around a little bit and learn about it? That helps to stay focused as well. And I see Balash Ray is in the house. Hello, is that Ray or Roy?
I think they said it's Roy. It's pronounced Roy.
Okay.
And next we have
Roy.
Olasumbo Kuye.
Olasumbo Kuye. All right, all right, all right. Everybody's looking good now. Let me see. I should say hello to Carmela, Fire Schwartz. She's in the house. She's actually in her house.
Looks so nice.
Yeah, the backgrounds do look nice. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. Let's see. Olasumbo's here. Cecil's here. Isabel, of course, is here. Who else? Anyone else coming just yet?
No. Okay.
Good. All right, don't make me pull the plug here and have to start calling on people.
Just tell them the question again.
Okay, the question again is, how do you stay laser focused on your ONPASSIVE business? Excuse me.
You have water?
Yes, thank you. What do you guys do, you guys and girls do, to stay focused in on what's happening with ONPASSIVE? You go to OP360, which we mentioned was on yesterday, on Thursday. Do you go to the blog by Mr. William Nazal? Excuse me, Mohammed William Nazal. Just what do you do to stay focused? All righty, thank you, Mel. I see your hand, and I'm putting it down and saying hello to Mel, Marcon.
I see Mel, Pat, and Deal, and Don.
Right, I see them all. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm writing them all down, so we have them. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. Good evening, Rob and Lynn. Good evening, everyone. I stay focused. Well, that is laser focus. In many ways. I try to maintain a business mind, not because we are waiting on ONPASSIVE that we shouldn't, because it's a business. So we have to be ready, business ready, whether it's in our own life, whatever we are already doing for a livelihood, and also for ONPASSIVE. So I teach myself every day to remember that it is a business. And when I come to the live, not down, but dressed, not dressed, overly dressed, but dressed in a way that is kind of business-like, kind of. Just to remind myself that we're coming to the live in a business fashion, in a business manner, and to discuss business. The other way I stay focused, there's many, as I said, but the other way I stay focused is during the daytime, I will, I'm working in the daytime, so I will keep my mind immersed on, uplifting things. As I always mentioned, I have music in the background, but it's music that will liven me up, music that will fill my heart with good stuff, and music that will cause me to go somewhere by just listening to the lyrics. They're uplifting. And there's many other things. Like sometimes I would take a little walk for myself during my break. It can be short, but at least I'm outside sipping in some fresh air. Or if it's sunshine, sipping in a little bit of sunshine and talking to someone, because you never know what pointers you can get regarding business, and you never know who you run into. So I'll just stop there, but there's many other things that I do, Rob and Lynn. And thank you.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing from you a little later as well. Let's go, let's see, I thought it was Pat, but it may have been DL and Dawn. Where should we go? Let's go to Pat, and then we'll go over to you, DL, if that's okay. Okay, thanks. Go ahead, Pat. Dorothy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Love y'all.
Yeah,
It's good to see you all. I'm doing pretty good. I was on my way to my appointment today and found out they canceled it on the way over there. So okay. I'll just set it up again. They
That
had a
happens,
family emergency, so I understand. But anyway, I am laser focused by making sure I got the right background on there. Thank you, Rob.
Good
That's
job.
part of my job.
You are appreciated. I I listen to the webinars on my phone, which is handy because I'll go to different webinars and listen to them while I'm going somewhere or at home or whatever, and that helps me to stay laser focused. Plus, I also go to the back office and I look to see what's going on there, and I listen and I look at the updates, and that helps me with that, and helps me keep current. And that's some of the things that I do to help stay laser focused. I really like the subject tonight. Thank you, Robin Lynn.
All right, that's our pleasure. We try to come up with, well, we do come up with something new and different every night. I think this is 500 and, hey, quite a few, 560, 70, 80, whatever it is, subjects. And that's what makes a little bit of value coming from Rob Lynn Live. So thank you, Pat. We appreciate you. Let's go to McConaughey and Swihart. Go ahead, folks.
Thanks, Rob. Good to be with everybody. Hello. I do pretty much everything that Pat Green just stated. Logging in once or twice a day. I look at the videos. I look at the webinars that's available. I go through the products. I go through even the videos in the back that ONPASSIVE post, and then even the news articles. I can switch it over to English language, which obviously helps me quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, I stay up on top of it. I'd like to take it a step further as far as business goes, and kind of where Melanie was going with it. But I look at things outside ONPASSIVE. As a business owner, I got to look at everything. I got to look at the regulations in my area. I got to look at international regulations, national regulations. I got to get business insurance and everything's along those lines. So I'm when you say take it as a business, that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I'm trying to cover all bases as far as regulations go, in particular, because you trip over a regulation here or there and they can shut you down. So you got to be very careful. Anyway, back to you, Ron.
All right. Thank you very much, DL. We'll look forward to hearing from Dawn and you a little bit later as well. Let's now go to Carmela, and then we'll go to Greg Lakin. Go ahead, Carmela. Unmute, please.
Good evening. I'm staying focused on passive every day. I'm listening to YouTube. I'm coming to Rob Lynn Live. I open my ecosystem every morning to see what's news. I check it. I'm trying to be engaged whenever I can. It's and I do the best I can do because it's my business, and I want to my business to be success.
Mhm.
So I treat it like it's a big business that I made by my own, and I'm there every day to keep it working. If you have a shop, you have to get up every morning and to open it in time, and to see that your patients coming. If you are a doctor, you have a clinic, you come every day, you make appointment. My appointment is to be in Rob Lynn Live every day.
You're doing pretty well at it. Pretty good.
That's it for now.
All right. Thank you. That's it for now from Carmela. Let's now go to Greg Lakin, who has his hand up. Greg, go ahead and unmute. Let's hear from you, brother.
Okay. Well, I got a problem with AT&T being that they won't work here anymore, being that I'm out of the cell phone area. But other things I'm trying to get other people to look at my business, but it's a little hard because no one out here has any idea about it. whatever I try to do. But I'm sure that it'll change pretty soon, and eventually I'll get going to town and get on AT&T. But this is it's really, depressing how I have been on it for so long, and like no one around here cares. I mean, I have Go Founder. I was doing like 250 business cards that went out and posted everywhere, and not any person bothered to even give me a phone call or look at it. And it's all coming, but this is on a bad region so far.
Well,
But
what's coming is going to be good. As OCONNECTors, as we call ourselves, or affiliates, founding member affiliates, we'll be getting that traffic that'll be coming our way, which will be nice. And that will be, that should help you and us and everyone else here along the way with adding to our organization. So we look forward to that. We're up to roughly 3 or 4 million. I don't have the exact number yet. So it's like 2.5, 3 million plus ourselves.
Well, yeah, far. I mean, I'm still very positive about this, but around here it's not. Well, it's all coming, but
Well, just keep coming to Rob Lynn Live, and if you go to any of the other webinars, keep doing those so you stay focused. That's the idea here, to stay laser focused. That's the topic tonight. And by doing that, you'll be ready for when, A, the apples start coming, and B, your organization starts growing as well. So it's all good. All going to be good. All right. We got your back, brother. All right. Let's go to Pat Green, if we may. I see she has her hand up again. Go ahead, Pat.
I just wanted to say to Greg, Greg, don't get discouraged, because, I have placed ads in different publications and stuff, and I've actually had people a year later to call me and ask for information. So don't get discouraged and don't give up. We got, ONPASSIVE is going to help us with this, which is really a blessing. And I really believe those cards you gave out, with all the advertising they're doing, Greg, you'd be surprised, even in your area, people might be calling you. You may have given out that card a month or two ago, and you may get a call on them. So don't give up, okay? Don't get discourged.
I'm not really giving up. No, far from it. But the thing is, sooner or later, it's gonna work. But I'm
Yes.
kind of glad that I don't have any kind of debt, and I'm able to come back to my own place out in the boondocks maybe, but summer is coming, and things are good.
Things are thawing out. That's good stuff. Okay, we're going to go, Greg, if it's okay, over to Aisha Asim from Pakistan. Aisha, are you able to unmute? We'd love to hear from you tonight, if you don't mind. Aisha Asim.
I know her internet is always a challenge.
Yes, it is.
Well,
yes,
hopefully she can unmute and speak with us eventually. Cross our fingers.
Okay, Aisha, we'd love to hear from you if you're able to unmute.
We're glad you're here, Aisha.
All right, everybody's looking good tonight. And there's the one and only Guyana from Brooklyn. My favorite monk in Brooklyn.
His image is frozen right now.
I see that.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Love you all. Good evening.
Love you too.
Ma'am, please give me a background. I can download here. Please give me here for download option.
Okay, we'll just share it. Oh, does somebody want to practice sharing a file? Since it's good practice to do it. Anybody want to do that? You can.
While we're at it, who wants to share that
I
file
would
that
like
has
to do that. Can you
Oh,
let
yeah.
me be a co-host?
Okay.
Lynn is faster than I am. I tried to make you a co-host and you already. Go ahead, Carmela. Share
Okay.
that file with the background for Brother Gian.
Just a moment. I'm coming.
Hello.
I'm going to share.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
Hello.
sharing my screen.
Oh, it's Aisha. Aisha Asim.
Aisha. Hi, Aisha.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
It's
give
hi.
us 1
Hi.
second and we'll say hello to
Hi,
Aisha.
ma'am.
Hello. Glad you're here, Aisha. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for having me, and I'm really proud to be here with my family here. And yes, this is a very, very important topic today. Uh, if we are laser focused or not. I think this is we have learned in being in our company that we have learned that quantity has priority over the quality has priority over quantity, and I think that's the on-passive way. And in the long run, we the people who are off road, which we can say, which are not with us, are also going to follow the same track. And I think that will be the best thing, and we're all going to see that. And yes, that's the on passive way, and we have learned it through all the time which we have spent in this company. Thank you.
Thank you,
All.
Aisha. I hope you can hang out a little while longer in case you want to make any other comments or say hello. We thank you very much for being here. It means a lot.
Sure. Thank you.
We have you with.
All
Thank
right. I think we're ready for Carmela. Go ahead and share your screen, please.
She does. She's
Carmela, it's not the share screen, Carmela. It's the share file. Okay. I
Yeah.
saw what you're doing.
The share file.
Share
button,
file, not share screen. Okay.
It's to the right of the ticker, I think. It's called share file. That's good. Everybody should practice that anyway.
Yeah, share file is the last one from the left in the first row there. Looks like it's got an arrow pointing to the east. There you go. Oh, you're working on the ticker? Or?
I'm not doing that. She's looking for the share file.
Oh, it's right next to the ticker. You got the one you got shared now is the ticker. Let me see if I can get rid of that. I can. Go ahead.
Carmela, are you looking at the buttons on the left? You know, you have to expand by clicking the blue button, and it'll show you all the buttons. She looks intently like she's thinking.
She's looking.
She's trying.
It's right. It's to the right of the ticker.
You want to unmute and tell us what you're thinking? Carmela, you can unmute so we can communicate with you. You know what I mean? I should just...
Yeah, Carmela, are you able to unmute and talk to us?
Okay. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
It's next to the participants. It's next to the participant.
Huh?
No, it's directly to the right of the ticker. The ticker is almost the last one, and then it's to the right of that. It says share file.
Carmela, go to more options like In the blue background, there are three windows to your left
Ma'am,
bottom.
excuse me, ma'am,
Bottom
I
left.
am success. Can you see my
Where
background?
to go more options?
Yes, more options.
Please hold,
More
Diana.
options. I'm looking.
One moment,
More
Diana.
options.
That's the one.
I'm looking for the more options. Why I don't find it?
It's the blue button all the way to the left.
Yes, I open it. I have all the button. It's open. Which
Okay.
button from the the button that I open it is? Share a file or share a screen.
Yes, that is the button. Share file.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, share a
To
file.
share the background with everybody.
Okay, share a file. All or speakers? It
Now
says
all
to me.
means to each
All.
and everybody, and to speaker means only those who have joined with the speaker link, or are and the
Okay,
or are in the speaker panel.
okay, update. No, this is not the file I want to share. Okay, share. You see my share screen now?
You see,
No,
no.
your file.
Share file.
Do you see it? I shared.
No.
Not
Did
yet.
you share it? After selecting, you need to send or share. It would be below.
I said share to all.
Okay.
I have to upload. What I have to upload?
You would
Ask me to
upload the you would upload the background.
Today's background.
The background. Okay, upload. Today background. I'm looking for the background for today. Is this is the one? Right? Yes. I open it. Do you see it now?
No,
No, not yet.
there would
You
be
might
a
have to refresh.
Okay,
no.
I will.
Didn't mean to walk on you, Kapil. You go ahead. I'll sit here. Go ahead.
We might want to do a screen share appeal. I think that'd be simple. So,
Yeah, that
Carmela,
would be easy.
Carmela, are you there?
She came back. Yes.
Okay, Carmela. Kapil is going to do a screen share so you can see, and everybody can see too. Everybody can learn that way.
Okay, let's do it, Kapil. I'm out.
No. Kamala, you can try that share file. I'll just try to help you out. Now you can see the entire screen. Any person who has got a co-host, you can just see more options to your left bottom. Click on it. There is an expansion and there are multiple buttons. The last one is a share file. This is when you click on it, it looks something like this. It says maximum upload file size 50 MB. It has two options. You can share to each and everyone, those who are present in the meeting, or you can share to only speakers. So I will click to all. Now I click on upload. It will take me wherever I want, or I mean, like what, to your downloads, to your picture, music, or if you want to browse, you can browse and share other this thing. But as of now, it is in my downloads, so I'll go to downloads, select that. Once it is being selected, you can see there is an open. I click open. the image comes into the dialog box where it says upload. Below that, there is a blue square. I mean, like there is a square with blue background. Inside, there is a square with white background. And inside that white square, there is a blue arrow mark to the right. If you hover your mouse or bring your finger on that particular button, it says share. So once you click share, wait for some time, and there will be a page like for you guys. It will be now download. It will not show on my screen. It will show on your screen. So I'll stop screen sharing, and you guys might have already received a file of today's background. So in this way, you can share any file which is less than 50 MB. It could be Excel sheet, Word document, PowerPoint presentation. Kamila, you want to try again a share file?
And Kapil, could you show what happens when the file is there?
I will try to do it again. I understand now what you're talking about.
But there's two options,
Okay.
Kapil, that we usually explain. One is show in Finder and the other one is open. How to open the file. Some people don't know how, Kapil.
Upload.
You know what I'm saying, Kapil?
I could. Wait, let Kamila finish.
Oh, okay.
Let me upload. Well, in the screen. Open. Okay. Now.
Yay.
You got it?
Yes, we did.
We did. Thank you very much, Carmela.
Good job.
Excellent explanation. Thank you, Kapil, for being her
Kapil,
wingman.
you are amazing. You know, when she said me share a file, I understand to share a screen. So I did something else. But thank you. Now I know what you mean. It was my understanding.
It's okay. No, not an issue. Since there is common word called share, that's the reason some people are like get confused. Okay, which function or which feature to use? Over here, the laser focus comes into the play. It is
Thank you.
clearly
Thank you.
mentioned.
You are amazing.
Yes, it is clearly mentioned. Share a file and share a screen. So, as today's topic, keep 100% focus or more than 100% focus and try to read what the name of the feature is, and then accordingly try to use. I know there are few people who have not practiced yet because of they do not get chance of being co-host, or if they get they are not able to properly. So I understand all these things. So that's the reason Rob and Lynn encourage you guys to be a co-host and try to play with all these different functions and different features of OCONNECT. If you get stuck anywhere, then Francis sir is there, Chris is there, Melanie is there, Rob and Lynn are always there, and many more people are now joining in. They give their valuable feedback. So that's it. Over to you, Rob.
All right. Thanks very much, Kapil. Francis, did you want to add something to the conversation on laser focus?
I'm still polishing, still not yet laser yet.
You're still polishing, you don't have your laser up yet. Okay, that's okay. But you're here every day, every night, even Mondays when you're off. So I know you're laser focused.
Yeah. Thank you for this is a very good topic.
I come to the OES every day to be focused, and I'm learning from Chris and Francis. They doing such a great job. Without them, I wouldn't be here to know so many things. So thank you. And Campil, you are also come to the OES. You come. You are welcome to bring your knowledge, which is very, very good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Carmela, for chiming in there. We appreciate it. Is there anybody else who wants to talk either about the topic itself or about Ali's question? How do you stay focused? That was Ali, our doggie's question tonight. How do you guys stay laser focused? What do you do? Do you go to webinars? Do you come here to the chat? Do you go for a walk, like Mel says, to clear your head? What exactly do you do? You listen to music while you're watching a webinar? Just what do you do? Okay, I see Dawn and DL hand up. Go ahead, please, Swihart and McConaughey.
Yeah, Rob, I appreciate that. I go as many webinars as I can. I'm really waiting for the translation function to come for OCONNECT in particular, because obviously my foreign language skills are somewhat limited. But I think once I get that translation capability, then I'll certainly be looking at a lot more webinars in particular, because there's still a lot more that I'd love to learn. As far as OCONNECT goes, I mean, the share video function in particular, the second one from the left as you get into it, the previous version of that, it had several steps. It was kind of tedious in a way. But when I went into it the other night, there was only one or two steps, and boom, it got uploaded and it was played just fine. So they did a wonderful job on streamlining that function. So I was really impressed by that. Back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you very much for that, DL. Appreciate that. We'd like to welcome Pedro here. Pedro's joined us. Olasumbo is here. Boy, I got to use the magnifying glass. Pardon me a minute. Jahurul Islam Buful is here. If I said that properly, if not, I tried.
Where you share the video?
Pardon?
Which button you share a video?
Oh, share video. If you look at the let's see, the blue button to the left, and you come to the second one, that's where the video is.
Okay, it's the second one from the left.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And let's go to Mel, if we could. Mel, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Rob. Amela, can you mute?
Correct. She did. Go ahead.
Thank you. Another in the personal life, there's a business side, there's a personal life for staying focused, really. Again, the walks beside walking, I take time to remain laser focused. I take time when I'm off. I give myself a little break, maybe half a day, spending time listening to, again, uplifting music, or calling a few friends, and we'll talk about what we are doing business-wise or maybe personal-wise. And also reaching out to your people long lost. Well, they are not lost, but people you haven't spoken to for a while. And you're talking about what you're doing to them. So that's also staying laser focused, because you'll get feedback from some people. And the other thing is taking time to go over the notes, things that you have learned, like from Francis, from Chris, from even you, Rob and Lynn, when we're on your live, from maybe John, and other people, Kapil, right, and other people. So, that's keeping us focused, because we are learning from each other, and we are taking bits and pieces from everybody who is ready to lift us up. So my way of staying focused is giving myself some time. When I have time, take a little time of everything else and just maybe close my eyes, put my feet up. I do that once in a while, have a cup of coffee and relax, because we need to have that brain well relaxed. Because sometimes you run here and there and you get tired and overly tired and beaten. So you can't focus when you're well beaten down. So that's important. Very important. And again, water, water, water. Water is good for the soul. Water is good for the mind and everything. So drinking water helps us to stay relaxed and focused because it cleanses and washes out whatever, right? So yes.
For sure.
So Mel,
All right, well, go ahead.
So Mel, walking is your business component. Huh? Music is your personal component, is it?
Yes, it is.
So when you are walking this time, I see you must be in business. Huh?
Yeah, because while you walk, you notice people, you see things around, and you pick up pointers, right, for your business. So that's important. Yes. And then you talk to people whilst you're walking. You run into one or two people and you talk about business. So that's keeping you focused.
Thank you. I want to congratulate all of you here. When I came in and I see one by one the virtual background pop up, you know, it's such a refreshing to see all of you gaining knowledge, like what Mel was saying. You know? When we come here, we learn something, right? Not just from a few of us here. We are here to learn from every one of us. Now we are a community. Like, broaden your mindset. You know? Don't just focus on the individual one or two of them. Focus also on the community. How does the community teach us? You know? Because remember the slogan say that if you want to grow big, just do your own. If you want to go far, follow the community. Right? This is what we do. We follow the community, learn from each one of us. Every one of us is a gem in ONPASSIVE. Right? Thank you.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you, Francis. I'd like to read, if I may. We just got a message from. She goes by VB, VEEBEEEEE, right? Two E, double E everywhere around. Anyway, it's our dear friend in Australia, Bavine Benny. We love you, Vivine, and your support is overwhelming, and your support of ONPASSIVE overwhelming. But I'd like to read what you had to say. Vivine says, that's a great topic. When we truly understand the power of ONPASSIVE's income, we will be laser focused without judgment to make it our business, to cover as much ground as possible within our means and capacity, 100%. Most of us here are laser focused. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here at all. Much love to everyone on the panel and those who are watching as attendees around the globe. And that's very nice words. Vivine Benny, for those of you who may not know who she is from Papua New Guinea. She's a Papua New Guinea native. She was born and raised there, went to school there, married, I believe she married there, and then moved to Australia with her husband, who happens to be a physician. And they're very supportive of Roblin Live and of ONPASSIVE in general. So Vivine, we love you and thank you. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you, Vivine.
We appreciate it. Let's go to Armin Hogue. Armin, unmute. Armin Hogue, are you here? Go ahead and unmute. Armin, I see it bottom left on my screen. Are you here? Can you unmute and say hello? Okay, we may have to come back to Armin, which we are capable of doing, obviously. Is there anyone else? I don't see any other hands raised, but that doesn't mean someone doesn't have something to say. All right, Francis. I see that hand of yours. Go ahead.
Just for instance, I was looking for my hand. Oh, there's no hand for co-host.
Well, that's why we always say raise your actual hand if you're a co-host.
Yeah,
That's
because I saw Amon's hand, so I don't want to jump queue. So I want to wait for Amon. And while I was waiting, I was looking for my turn. Where's my hand?
Yeah, we're still trying to get Armin on the line here. Armin, do you hear us?
No, I just want to share from my perspective. I think while we are focusing on the goal, as I always mentioned in my sharing, that while you're focusing on the goal, look at the journey. Right? Make sure that journey has no hiccup, the journey has no distraction. That when we come here, we want to come here to encourage each other. It's a positive thing to do. Make sure that any distraction that come their way, try to put it away. That's why that's why I mentioned I'm shoe polishing. Because always when you want to see something, there's always a blur line in front of you, right? Don't get distracted. Just clear the stumbling block or anything that is trying to distract you from the goal. Right? The journey is important, right? And when we talk about community, I like the illustration when Ash mentioned about, remember the bed and the blanket. Remember the illustration? But in my perspective, the bed represents rest, trust, confidence in the goal that you are trying to achieve. Whether is it Apple or whether is it the vision that you have. Yesterday, the Indian community asked me to share about business plan. The goal or the business that you have, focus on it, right? Once you have trust in the business or in ONPASSIVE, you will have confidence, you have resting. Once you have rest, then the blanket will tell you, because you are resting, you are covered. Yeah. So that's what important is that let go of your anxiety or whatever curiosity you have with the company now. Right? Believe in the leadership, believe in the founder, CEO, and the company. Look around Dubai, look around Egypt. There are signs for us to recognize that this is a real company and they are doing something. Rest in it. Once you have confidence in it, everything is covered for you. Thank you, Rob.
Okay, thank you, Francis. Thank you, Sifu. We appreciate that. Is there anybody else who'd like to step on out here and say something? We see Patience. We see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I didn't already say welcome.
I would like to speak.
Oh, you're a co-host, so go ahead and speak, co-host.
I wanted to say that it's very important to be engaged and to try to train yourself. For example, I'm coming here every night. When I got the co-host from Robin Lin, when I do it myself with myself, it's not good enough because I need somebody to give me a feedback. Like today, I shared, but I don't know if you see the share or to whom I share if I'm alone. I'm sharing to myself. So I need someone to come with me to the webinar that I create and to tell me from the other side what he see. It's very important to do it in a small group, not only with your own. So when we are here, and Lynn is very generous to give everyone the co-host to try and to get that experience, because we are having a business, and in that business we have a product, and we have to know each product what is doing, because when you sell something you have to know how good it is, to tell them it do that, it do this, and you have to explain, you have to be in experience. So This is very important to all of us to get that experience using that product. Go every button, know what he's doing, try it and see that you really know to do that yourself. Then you can tell others, you know, it's good. I did this, I did that. This is my understanding the process.
All right. Well, that sounds like you got a pretty good understanding of what's happening there, Schwartzy. No doubt about it, Carmela. So thank you for sharing that. And I'm going to go up and down the participant board and see if anybody else wants to speak. Let me see here. I don't want to miss anybody.
We have people coming in continually.
And there are people coming in continuously. We have, looks like we have 24 on the panel on the front screen, and I'm not sure how many on the other screen. Let me count. I can do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bull is trying hard to come in. I had to let him in 3 or 4 times. I think your internet is giving you issues, right, Bo? But he did not give up, and he is here now. Good for you, Bo.
That's what we have, is we have 24 on the panel, including Bo. Welcome, Charlie. We're glad you're here, sir.
And folks who are on in the live stream, feel free to come over to the webinar.
And how many do we have in the live stream, please? 14 and 58 is 72 anyway, slice it. So thank you, everybody. And we appreciate everybody being in the chat. I'm going to pull up the chat here, 101 already, and say a few hellos. Surprise.
The resound.
Oh, that's a resound. I'm thinking, who the hell is all right. Oh my goodness.
I also think of something.
Man, oh man, I'm not laser focused enough, I guess. I don't know.
I know because I clicked on that one before. I recognized the voice.
Okay, so I'm saying hello to Charlie again. And it is a process, Charlie, as you said.
Are you sure his hand is raised?
All righty, let me go to Aisha. Go ahead, Aisha. Love to hear from you again.
Okay, thank you. About what we were discussing before about how to remain laser focused, I just want to add some important points which I think that they're important very much, and it will be a little help for all of us if we try to manage ourselves accordingly. First of all, we should set our goals, and we should know what we want, and this is something that will take you forward. And there are other things like we should prioritize our tasks, that what we want to do, what is the first thing which we want to do, and what is the second thing. These things really help. And we should also try to eliminate distractions, like if we are online and we have those popping up websites and all those things which from other companies or other deals and those schemes that we sometimes we are distracted with, and we are attracted towards them. They seem like very appetizing, but they're not, and they just bring you to a chaos. And these are the things which we want to eliminate, and this will help us to remain focused. And another thing which is the most important is management of time. That is, if we manage our time well, because time is everything. Time is something very important, and this will take us a long way if we do the more constructive things in a shorter time. Then it will take us a long way. And yes, we should limit the multitasking. Sometimes we are in a chaos and we think that we can do everything, and that's not it. We should just save our strength, and we should just focus on a single whatever deal or whatever point we want to achieve. So we should just keep on that track. That's all. I just wanted to add this. Thank you. It might be helpful to others. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha. We appreciate you, and we really appreciate you coming on. And your contribution is means a lot to both Lynn and myself, and I know everyone here.
Thank you so much, sir. I really, really admire you too, and it's my favorite session. Being though I'm not very much regular, but I'd love to come here always, and it's a treat to me always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words.
Aisha, we appreciate that very much. Okay, we got a couple more hands at the moment. Let's go to Bo. Charlie Ellis, unmute and talk to us, will you, brother?
Hello, everyone. I just want to just say a little bit about Carmelo. I agree with you. You know, hands-on. You know, we can explain, and you know, some people. I mean, myself in particular, not very good, not too good with working with computers. Pretty much at work, other than putting information in the system. It would be nice, man, to perhaps connect with someone and do a conference call, one of your family, ONPASSIVE family members, and get that hands-on. I mean, at least you get the opportunity to waste as much time as you want practicing, you know, on the different gadgets and so on. So
I've got
I
an
agree.
idea, Charlie. If you are you working tomorrow at your job, or are you home?
Yeah, I'm home for the weekend. Actually, I took off today, and so I made sure that I've been trying to connect with the family every night this week. Been having issues with the computer for some reason. And I sit up here and see all you guys. Everyone, it says your background is up to date. Mine is saying March 26th.
Right.
I'm having an issue that I can't get it up. I don't know if it's the beta, the tech issue, or my system. So when I do get a background up, it'll I can't get my picture up, or I can't get it to the camera to come on, or get the mute off. So like I say, I'm patient, man. I know it gets better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I've got an idea. I need to meet up with Greg Lakin tomorrow, Saturday, sometime on an OCONNECT. Would you like to join us if I send you the link?
Oh man, that'd be great. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, we'll work together on the background thing, and that was one of Greg's question marks, and I'll be happy to work with you both tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow probably around 10, maybe 11. Greg has his breakfast about 9, so maybe about 10, if that's a good time for you, or 11.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Perhaps if she's available, perhaps Carmela can meet up also if she's not asleep.
All right, Carmela, you'll be welcome to join us too. I know it's Shabbat tomorrow during the day.
Shabbat. What time it is in my time, please?
It'd be 6 o'clock your time, I believe. 5 or 6.
6 o'clock in the morning?
No, in the evening.
In the evening. It might be fine. Just call me half an hour before. I will be ready.
Okay, very good. So we'll have a nice, and anyone else that wants to join us, just shoot us a message to Lynn, or drop a line to roblinlive@gmail.com. Either way, and if you want to join us, everybody's welcome. And now, thank you, Charlie. And it looks like Greg, he might have already gone. Yes. Oh, there you are, Greg. Did you hear what I said with Charlie? Unmute, Greg. I'll tell you, if you can hear me, Greg, tomorrow about 10 o'clock, I'm thinking of we'll do an OCONNECT with Charlie and Carmela. Would you like to do that with us?
Yes.
All right. That way it's not just you and I. It'll be all of us putting our heads together tomorrow at 10.
Okay. Yeah. I had 10 o'clock is cool.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay.
You're audible, and your pictures are very clear. Very clear.
Okay.
So we'll plan on 10 tomorrow, Greg, and we'll Carmelo
Yeah. This
likely
is
will join.
so cool because I'm all far from Oak I mean I'm not far from cell phone, so I'm still on, but Unpassive is great.
Right. So we'll pull you up on the I'll send you the link like we did before, okay?
Yeah,
Okay, be about
actually
10
you
o'clock.
can call me because I
Right.
I have Facebook but not
Yeah,
Google
yours.
or
It's on the wall though.
YouTube.
Okay. All right. I'll call you on the landline tomorrow right at 10 or so.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Let's now go to Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Come in, Pedro. Talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
You are audible, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, great. I am on 2 devices, and I had uploaded the image on my laptop, but the camera is not coming on. So now I am on my cell phone, but I am just amazed at how good I look. I look better than I am, for sure.
You looking good. Everybody's looking good tonight.
Telling you, this technology is so super.
You look younger. No tickles around your eyes.
Well,
There
anyway.
goes Carmela.
Here's my input. I try to go to at least 2 or 3 webinars a day. It's just a habit that I have. Just to be informed what is going on and suggestions of what to do and for planning in the future, because if this is going to go on for a long time, we have to have ideas and how to instruct others. So I don't feel bad to come at last every time, because by the time I come last, I have heard all the comments, so I learn a lot. So, but never anything negative. Never look for the negative. Look for the positive, because in that way, you will take something beneficial for you, and you can give some input as well. So that's the approach that I take. I'm taking it as a long haul, not as a short sprint. And I don't get frustrated because I cannot do something. It's something that others are developing, and I see they accomplish, so I can accomplish, or I can ask. So, and that's the great thing to having Roblin available 24/7, I would say, because every day we come and ask a question. So the value that is being provided is tremendous. I appreciate it. And that's the attitude that I try to develop. Find the good in all what we're doing, because it's a great thing. And that way, when I approach somebody and tell them about it, I am sure of what I'm telling. And it makes me feel good, part of the company that is so great. So I encourage everyone to keep just trying. If it's something difficult now, it'll be easy tomorrow. We'll get it. We'll get it done, because we are a group. We are helping each other, and so that's pretty much what I like to say. I'm going to try to come on my with my background, because I have it. I don't know how to download the background on my cell phone. So I'm trying that right now. I will, but I'll try on the laptop as well. If you see me in 2 places, just it's me, 2 devices, different.
All right. That's okay. That boosts the numbers up and gives us more count as far as how many panelists we got. So right now we're sitting at 24, which is nice.
Very nice.
And thank you, Pedro. We'll look forward to seeing you with your background, if you can. Let me see where we're going now.
Carmela's waving.
Carmela's waving. Go ahead, Carmela.
I would like to say I'm trying everywhere where I go to put my hashtag. My name.
I see it, Carmela. I see you
Everywhere
everywhere.
I post my hashtag, and I'm putting comments. And Roblin Live hashtag and OES hashtag. It's very important. It's put me on the top in Google. If you sign my name in Google, you see me on the top. It's only because of the hashtags.
Yep. And that's another good point. That's, you know, you're focused. You're focused. You're laser focused on getting yourself out there. Do it.
I do my best.
Carmela, when you said you were going to do it, man, you did it all the way. Because every comment, I see the same hashtags all day today. So, Francis, you should be proud of Carmela because she implements exactly what you recommend and she follows through. She's the role model student. Great job.
She's a walking hashtag.
Yeah.
That she is. That she is. All right. Well, thanks, Carmela. Thanks, Francis. Let's go over to Shayar. If I said your first name right, Mr. Yogi, go ahead, unmute and say hello. Yes, he did. Yeah, and I put it down after
okay.
I said hello.
Welcome, Shayar Yogi. Go ahead and unmute. Okay, he probably has some technical issues with.
He's unmuted now.
Hello,
Go ahead,
hello.
Shayar.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Very good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Shayar Yogi, India, Rajasthan.
Okay. Welcome.
I am part of ONPASSIVE.
Very good. And you're from India? Is that right?
Yes. Yes, I am so happy, so excited. Or everyone, all Kapilji sir, very good morning.
नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग। आप अगर चाहते हो तो हिंदी में बोलिए, मैं इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करता हूँ।
ओके सर, ओके। मैं सर सभी को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। मैं शायर योगी, इंडिया, राजस्थान, दौसा डिस्ट्रिक्ट से बिलोंग करता हूँ। मैं दोस्त ये सभी को यही बात बोलना चाहता हूँ कि धैर्य रखना अत्यंत आवश्यक है। धैर्य रखेंगे तो अपन आगे बढ़ते चलेंगे। पैसेंस रखना है, बहुत जरूरी है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। और दूसरी बात, जैसे धैर्य रखना अत्यंत आवश्यक है ना, उसके ऊपर एक कहानी रखता हूँ मैं। जैसे एक माली होता है, जो माली डेली पेड़ में पानी सींचता है, वो सोचता है कि मेरे को जल्दी फल मिल जाए। लेकिन पेड़, अपन को मालूम है कि पेड़ में कितना ही पानी दे ले, कितनी मेहनत कर ले डेली, लेकिन उसका टाइम आएगा तभी तो फल देगा पेड़। तो अपन को भी यही विश्वास होना चाहिए कि अपना भी टाइम आने वाला है, अपना भी फल पकने वाला है, उस दिन अपन को भी फल मिल जाएगा। एनी प्रॉब्लम, कोई नेगेटिव नहीं है, सब पॉजिटिव रहिए, जागते रहो, अपडेट रहो। थैंक यू कपिल सर।
हाँ, बोलता हूँ मैं आपके पास। What Shayar Yogi is trying to share with us is he's saying that his name is Shayar Yogi. He's from state of Rajasthan in India, and he says that we all need to keep or be patient or keep patience. No negativity is required, and with the example, he wants to say that if we plant a mango tree when it is very small, and if we think that after giving after watering the plant for say a month or 2 or 6 months, that is not going to give us the mangoes. It will take some time, and at the proper time there would be mangoes, and that for till that time we all need to keep patience. This is what he wanted to share his feedback or his feelings or his thought process, that we all need to be positive. We all need to keep our patience. The right time will come. We all can eat mangoes. I mean, like back over in India, we all love more mangoes. So he did say mango, but I'm just giving an example. Back in India, we all love more of mangoes. So you can just relate with whatever fruit or vegetable that takes a little longer time.
All right. Thank you, Kapil, for the translation. And thank you, Shayar. It was good to hear from you. Please come back as often as you can when you have time. And thank you. Thank you. I'll go ahead and, well, you'll have to mute yourself. If you mute yourself so we don't have
Thank
any.
you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Excuse me. It looks like Armin Hogue is back, and now he's gone again. Armin, are you here or not?
He's here. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Armin. Unmute. You had a comment to make earlier. You said.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Rob.
Yes.
Apologize for that. I got a landline. I got a call. I have family issues up north but anyways, and then after that, I kind of like turned it around and I felt like a king and I went and sat on the throne. So that's why I'm late. Sorry. Comfort room.
All right, Armin.
Anyways.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Armin.
Thanks. I can't seem to find the generic designer background you guys all have. You guys, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Lynn will send it to you. Lynn will send it to you.
I don't see it in the background. I've been looking.
We're going to post it for you now. Somebody's going to share the file. Who wants to share the file? Good practice. Someone here. Share the file.
I can share it.
Well, I was going to let somebody in the group so they
Sorry.
That's another thing I need help with is filing. I think I've only seen that section of the computer half a dozen times or more, maybe a dozen times over the 3 years.
Hold on. We're trying to get the file for you. Hold on, Armin. We're trying to get the picture for you.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so who's going to do that? Just wave your hand. Good practice, like I say, for folks. So who wants to do it? Share the file of this virtual background. Just wait.
Well, Pat Green's got her hand up. Are you able to share the background, share the file with Armin and the rest of us?
I've never done it, but I'm willing to learn and practice.
I think you have to be a co-host, right?
Right.
Okay, so there you go.
Thank you.
So she's going to share the file, Armin. It's going to appear right on your screen, and you just click the word download.
Right on. Now, can you all see my screen? I can't see myself.
More options. Okay, there we go.
Yes.
We see your screen.
Well, you can see me. That's fine. Thanks.
Pat is getting ready to share the her file with you now.
Okay, I got it all.
Good to see you back there, Francis. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Chris.
And upload.
Patricia, thank you very much, Patricia.
I think that's the one from today. Let me take a look. I think I've got it. Okay. Then share. How do I share it with Armin?
Just share to all.
Share to all. There's an all button.
Oh, okay. I hit
there
share.
You go.
There it is. Good job, Pat. And Armin,
download
do you
it.
see it?
Yeah.
Download it.
Thanks
Click
a
on
lot.
download.
Yeah, I downloaded it.
All right.
Well,
Thank you.
I have.
Wow,
I've
Pat
clicked on
Green,
download.
Pat
Yeah,
Green, you
thanks a
are
lot,
improving
Patricia.
day by day. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Francis.
Oh,
Awesome.
Best way
this
to
is a
learn
miracle.
is
I'll
to
tell
do.
you. I don't see it on my screen though. I see
Well, you
You
I see
have
downloaded
beach
it,
one,
right? Where
beach
did you
two.
download it to? Photos or where?
you talking to me, Rob?
All I
No,
did
I'm
was
talking
click the download button, and
okay, where did you
all I
send
did was click on the down. I didn't send it anywhere. I only hit one thing. I hit the download button, and then a drop down screen came and said all kinds of file things, and then it kind of like I don't know what happened. It disappeared or something.
All right, stand
But
by
it's
one.
gone now.
Kapil, could you help Armin, please?
It's gone now. I did
Stand
it
by,
before
Armin.
because it showed up on my screen. I know how to do it, but I just not this time. It's not there for me to do.
Stand by one. Kapil will help you. Go ahead, Kapil, please.
Armand, by the
Hi,
means of
Kapil. Thank you.
yeah, Armand, by the means of screen share, I'll try to explain or I'll let you know how to find out where the downloads have gone or which is the recent folder. Try
Thank
to
you.
focus on the screen. I'll do a screen share now.
Thank you. Awesome.
Okay. Now, are you able to see the screen?
Uh,
Let me do this.
yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, right.
And I
Right.
can see it says upload.
Can you yeah, no. Can you just see my mouse moving around?
Oh, your mouse. Okay, let me see your screen there. I'm looking there. Okay, let's see now. I see the attendees or the co-host. I don't see your mouse. Where's your mouse? I don't see your mouse.
Look out for the
Okay.
cameras.
Come out, wherever you are. Where's the mouse?
Go top of the screen, a little top of the screen where you can see are you laser focused and the question mark of the OCONNECT, the title of today's topic. Like the
Yes, I
title.
see that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it
Yes.
says, "Are you
Can you see
laser
the white
focused?"
mouse? Yeah. Can you see the white mouse moving around?
Not at
The
all.
cursor, let's
I
say
got 20
cursor.
vision with my one eye, and I don't see any mouse. And I'm a hunter from the old days, so like I could shoot the wings off a fly at 100 yards. I'm just joking, but anyways,
Okay.
I don't see a
Okay.
white mouse.
Cursor. Can you just see? Can't you just see the cursor like an arrow mark?
Oh, I know what a cursor is. Yes, sir, but I don't see no cursor. Not
No
at all.
cursor.
No. What I see in the middle of my page, 2468, eight frames that each say beach 1, 2, forest 1, 2, landscape, and they're all numbered, and then mountains and mountains. So, and then up above that, it says uploads, and then above that are different icons, apps or whatever, like landmarks, general, galaxy. Next to that, to the left, is your browser.
We are.
I see your browser. I see your picture. I see you on the screen. But I
Armand,
don't.
you are in AIVPG.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Yeah, that needs to be closed. The nature, the general, the academics are the categories in AIVPG.
Yeah, I'm in that. I got to get out of that, right? Okay.
Yes.
Jeez, how
Yes.
do I do that? How do I get out of that? Oh no.
Oh, this is there is an X mark right corner in the same box.
Yeah. Ah, man. Oh, okay. Oh, connect power. Okay, there. Up top there.
I think he's not there anymore.
I suppose he by default, I mean like by mistake, he clicked the entire window down and closed all the browsers and applications.
Oh, I'm gonna send him the virtual background in Messenger. Okay.
All right, that sounds like the easy way. Let's go to Balash. Balash, talk to us, brother. Unmute. Do you hear us, Balash? There you go.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Namaste, namaste.
I am Bilas. Namaste, namaste. I am Bilas Rai, Maharashtra, India से sir, Bombay.
Hello, welcome.
कपिल सर मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ प्लीज. हाँ, थैंक यू. कपिल सर मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, प्लीज आप इंग्लिश में साम लोग को मैम लोग को बताइए तो मेरे लिए अच्छा होगी. यस सर,
बोलिए.
मैं आज कुछ ऐश सर के बारे में और ऐश सर मेरे लिए क्या है उसी बारे में यहाँ पे 5 मिनट का शेयरिंग करेंगे प्लीज. अगर आपको अनुमति है तो मैं यहाँ पे शेयरिंग करने के लिए तैयार हूँ.
5 मिनट बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा. थोड़ा कम इसमें बोलिए, क्योंकि आज का विषय है कि आप लेजर फोकस्ड कैसे रह सकते हैं, या फिर क्या करते हो आप लेजर फोकस रहने के लिए.
तो ठीक है, मैं आज थोड़ा सा कम ही बोलूंगा ऐश सर के बारे में. देखिए, सबको पहले धन्यवाद दूंगा जितना को होस्ट सर सबके मेरा नाम. और सबसे मेरा दोस्त जो मेरा जिंदगी में आया है वो मेरे गॉड जो जिंदगी में आया है ऐश सर. ऐश सर के मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता चाहता हूँ और ऐश सर के मैं दुआ मांगता हूँ ऐश सर जहाँ पे रहें स्वस्थ रहें, सब जिंदगी में उसका हर खुशी बने और हर अड़चन दुख कष्ट दूर करके आगे चल सके. और धन्यवाद दूंगा माँ को जी जो माँ ने ऐश सर जैसा बेटा को ये धरती पे लेके आया हूँ. वो माँ तो माँ है. एक माँ ने एक बेटा का जन्म दिया है तो वो बेटा ने आज 14 लाख प्लस फाउंडर को हाथ पकड़ने के लिए आगे आया है. एक कुली के तरफ काम कर रहे. हमारा जो दुनिया में जितना गरीब कष्ट देने वाला वो तो है, तो वो दुख को खुद अपने कांधे पे लेकर के ये दुनिया को जो सुख शांति देने वाला है वही ये ऐश सर है. तो ऐश सर एक महान व्यक्ति है. तो ये दुनिया में दूसरा ऐश सर कभी बन नहीं सकता, न कभी बन पाएगा, न कभी है. तो ऐश सर के लिए मैं यही बोलूंगा, ऐश सर अगर आपको जिंदगी कभी का दुख आए वो दुख मुझे दीजिए, लेकिन आपको नहीं आना चाहिए. भगवान से यही दुआ मांगता, भगवान अगर आपको अगर दुख होगा ऐश सर को, वो दुख ऐश सर के ना दे, ब्लैस को दे दे. क्योंकि अगर ऐश सर रहेगा तो दुनिया कायम रहेगा. हम एक गिलास चले जाएंगे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन अगर ऐश सर नहीं रहेगा, ऐश सर कोई दुख होगा तो हमारे 14 लाख फाउंडर जो है ना, दुनिया जितना गरीब लोग है ना वो दुखी दुखी हो जाएगा. तो मैं चाहता हूँ ऐश सर आपके लिए मैं हमेशा का दुआ मांगता हूँ, भगवान जैसे मानता हूँ आप खुश रहिए तो भगवान आपको बहुत सारे मतलब माइंडेड इतना अच्छा रखेगा, आपको इतना आपको शक्ति देगा. कितना भी आर्चर आने दीजिए लेकिन आपको कोई आस नहीं होने देंगे. थैंक यू मेरे ऐश सर, थैंक यू कपिल सर. मैं यही बोलना चाह रहा था, टाइम को शॉर्ट है. थैंक यू. माय गॉड, माय लव, अनपसिव, माय हार्ट ऐश सर. हमेशा लेके घूमता रहता हूँ, यही मेरी जिंदगी के बन गया सर. थैंक यू.
Bilash over here is saying, I wish the best and I pray for best towards Ash Mufareh, sir. And he's also saying that no, any kind of like no negativity, like any kind of yeah, negativity going towards Ash should first come towards me. He should not be sad or any negative thing towards him or his family. That is what he is praying about, and he prays about every day. And he can't think of being without Ash and ONPASSIVE. And he says that as sir should be always happy, his family should always be happy, and he is very passionate about on passive, and he thinks that if Asher is not among us or like with us, or he is a little bit sad or troubled, then all the founding members or say early adapters would be sad or unhappy. So he prays that anything untowards is if it is going towards Ash should first come to Bilash Rai, and he's ready to face the music. I mean, like ready to face the situation. So by saying so, he's saying thank you for giving him a chance to speak and share his feelings on this platform. Back to you,
Great.
Rob.
All right. Thank you, Balash. And thank you, Kapil, for the interpretation. Appreciate that. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody before we go to, it's about time for signing with
Yeah.
Cecil and Deb.
Anybody else want to speak before we do that?
I do want to mention, just a moment, Armin, please. I do want to mention that tomorrow I'll be doing that webinar. I think we're going to shoot for 11 instead of 10. I mentioned to Greg I'll call him at 10, but Charlie, if you're still here, we're going to make it at 11 because I don't want to interfere with OES India. OES India. I don't want to take anything away from them, and they're on at 9 p.m. Asia Pacific time and 9 a.m. Eastern time. That's OES with Sifu Francis and Chris and others, including Lynn and myself at 9 o'clock. So 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All righty. So Armin, I see your hand up. What's up? You got to unmute, brother. Unmute. Unmute.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, everybody, for your patience with me. I hit the wrong X. I kicked myself out. I was trying to get the background, and I didn't see the design, so that's
no
where
problem. Okay, you have the background. Lynn sent it to you, right?
Yeah, I got. I clicked the one time there. I clicked download, and I don't know what happened to it. I'm not a tech guy.
It's in Messenger. It's in Messenger, so you just need to save it to your photos or wherever you want to save it.
It's in Messenger. Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay. Well,
And don't worry too much because you're doing a OCONNECT with Rob tomorrow, so it should be.
Okay, good. I'll just pick another background. How's that?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do is cool with us.
All right.
So let's. Who's going first tonight? Is it Deb or Cecil?
We got Cecil and Deb to teach tonight, and we'll begin with Cecil.
Pat, were you raising your hand? Did I see a hand kind of sneak up there?
I just wanted to say thank you, Rob and Lynn and Francis and Capel and all of those that teach us how to do all of this and the opportunity to practice everything we've learned. It means a lot, and I just wanted to say thank you.
All right, I'm going to give you the sign for you're welcome. Here we go. You're welcome.
And if I can, thanks a lot, Kapil. I apologize. I didn't apologize. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go to, you said Deb or Cecil? Cecil. All right, we're going to Cecil.
Let me explain the words that Cecil will be teaching
of course.
Tonight. So Cecil, just one moment. Okay, so let me go to slide, better to go slide view. All right, so Cecil will be teaching several words, and they include business card, credit card, debt, deposit, insurance company, officials, payment, loan, sales, sell, and mortgage. So his sides might be different than mine, as you guys know by now. So go ahead, we're gonna put Cecil in the side view. So look for Cecil now. Okay, he's in the side. Find him. There, I see him. Business card. Oh, he's starting fast. Business card. Business card. Showing the shape of the card. Yeah. Business card. Now he switches to credit card. Credit card. You know how they have that machine that you do this on top of the card and it has the impression of the card? That's how they get the sign for credit card. Card. Credit card. Credit card. And the sign for debt. D-E-B-T. Debt. Deposit. 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 Insurance. The letter I in a circular motion is insurance. Company. C-O. C-O. Company. Company. Officials. Official. This shape, hand shape, and then this. Official. Payment. 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 Loan. Uses the letter L. Loan. Borrow. Loan. The next word is sales. 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 And sell. And lastly, mortgage. The letter M behind your index finger. Mortgage. Mortgage. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay, we're gonna do, if you don't mind signing insurance. John's in the picture with Cecil, and also Pat. I see you and John, so both of you, if you don't mind signing insurance. So it's the letter I, John, letter I, insurance. Just for the picture, yeah? I'm gonna take picture. 1, 2, 3. Insurance. Let's see, did we get everybody? Oh, wait, do it again. I see Francis popped up. Thank you, Francis. Again, one more time. Insurance. I in a circular motion. Oh, perfect. Let me save the picture. Give me a second. Okay, back to the grid view. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you. This is you're welcome. Welcome, Lynn. All right. Next, we start on me. Anyway, next we have Deb. Is Deb here? Yeah, I see Deb. And her words are focus, ability, goals, priority, important, task, business, which Cecil already taught business card, right? And then we have listen to music, and take a break. Various signs for that. Her signs might be different than mine, which is fine. So go ahead, Deb. We'll go.
Hello, everyone. Ready? Want to say happy Easter to all of you. Good Friday, too. Don't eat too much. But now, working on the topic that you were all talking about, so focus. Just like a halt. Focus. Ability. Also can. Ability. Some of the words I did before, but I'll do it again. Goal. Like you go towards the finger. Goals. Priority, Miss Top. Priority. Important to us. Important. Attention. A lot of deaf people, that's so funny, they go attention. If you have glasses. Attention. Tax means work. Work. If you're doing it multi-tax. Business. Back and forth. You're busy. Business. And then you wanna do something, get off the screen. You wanna listen to music. It gets your mind to calm. Listen to music. Then sometimes you need to take a break. Okay? Good luck. I'm back.
Awesome. Okay.
Thank you, Deb.
Let's pick one sign to take a picture with. Let's see. For Deb. A sign that's easy to see. I think this one, focus. This is easy to see. So for a full picture, we're going to take a picture. Okay. So everybody sign focus. Focus. Sorry. Pay attention. I was saying focus, like kind of curves in. Focus. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, now. Focus. Very nice. Thank you.
All right. Are we ready for a song from Brother John?
Ready for a song from our John, JJB, Tin Man. Listen to music, Deb says. Listen to music.
Are we ready? All right, so
we're ready.
First, I'll describe, and you can leave the recording, and I'll describe, and then you can turn it off when I'm going to sing, right? Okay. Yeah. Let me get rid of my cough drop. There we go. Okay, so tonight, I happen to see, everybody knows Milo Davis. Everybody knows Milo. And today, I always look at his daily inspirations and give a little comment or something. Oh, by the way, I took my background off because I've found that a couple of times lately, it is definitely affecting the singing, either the sound or it breaks up. People don't hear because it's kind of choppy. So that's why I took my background off just now. Anyway, so now Milo, he had a daily inspiration today, and it's kind of appropriate for Good Friday and also Easter So I thought, I kind of like what he did. So I'm going to do it. I've never sung the song before. I've only looked at it briefly because I only saw it a couple hours ago, but I'm going to try it anyway. It's a gospel song, and it's kind of a contemporary gospel song, and it's appropriate for Good Friday and Easter. And so I have a little story about it so you'll know what I'm talking about. The song is called, excuse me, Rise Again. Rise Again. And it's Rise Again is one of the newer Christian songs presenting the resurrection of Jesus Christ. It was written by Dallas Holm, a pioneer of the contemporary genre of biblical songs. During an interview with Dallas several years ago, a gentleman asked him to share the story behind the writing of Rise Again. So, following in his own words, I'm going to tell you the story in the writer's Dallas Holm's own words about the meaning of Rise Again. So, during an interview with Dallas several years ago, I've already read that. Sorry, folks. While traveling with an evangelist, David Wilkerson is the evangelist, Dallas decided to form a praise band. He realized that he would need to write some new material. He knew that the music should be different from the things that he'd written before. And he had disciplined his approach to songwriting and had written some of the better songs in the frame of mind. But this particular day, he couldn't come up with a single idea. Now he began to pray, which he should have done in the first place, I guess. And of course, in his praying, he remembered saying, Lord, if you were singing, what would you sing? That thought really stuck in his mind. Now, he didn't know if he had ever heard a song from a first-person point of view. As hokey as that may sound, he had this mental image of the Lord dressed as we often picture him in our minds, standing on a street corner with a guitar, singing. It was as if you could translate Jesus into modern times, with singing as his form of communication. Now, what would Jesus sing? Well, as soon as he focused on that approach to his writing of the song, he began to write as if he were taking dictation. And he said that he wrote the music and the words in about 10 minutes. Wrote this song, music and words, in 10 minutes. No changes. So I titled it Rise Again. Now, as he finished, he looked at the song and he realized that it didn't come out of his own head. He often said that God wrote the song and he only delivered the message. In other words, God wrote the song and Dallas is just delivering the message when he wrote it. So that describes the way that Dallas Holm felt about this experience of writing this song called Rise Again. Now you listen to the words as I'm going to sing it, and you'll see what it's about. It's about Jesus, and it's about Good Friday. It's about Easter. It's about rising again. Very interesting. So here we go. Now let me change to my music. Hopefully, is everything still working? Oh boy. Yeah. So, okay. Now let me get over here. Uh-oh, we don't want to start yet. Hold it. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, now get to my full screen for the music. And, okay, now I just want to make sure it's at the beginning since it started without me. There we go. Okay. Let's hope that it works.
Keep the recording off.
Rise Again.
Thank you very much.
We have to turn off the recording first. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I always forget.